The absolute worst thing you can do.
Why, and why do they continue to do it?
Well, let me ask you this, Common. Can you stretch muscle?
I don't think you can.
The answer is no. But everybody thinks you can stretch muscle. What you stretch are tendons and ligaments. What's the number one injury in all of athletics? Tendons and ligaments. Now, what we have done is, I believe the biggest advantage we have for anyone is I believe we can prevent 60 to 70% of all muscle-related injuries in the workplace and in athletics.
So it's not just you have an injury, go see Dennis.
No,
I just had surgery, go see Dennis. They can see you before anything happens to prevent anything from happening.
Absolutely. We, as a matter of fact, most of our NFL players, most of our professional athletes, the primary reason is they have our licenses is because of, not because we fix them, because once we fix them, they're fixed. They have it to improve the quality of their life. I mean, how would you like to get up, if you're 70 years old, how would you like to get up out of bed every single day feeling like you're 10 years old? That's why they have it. It allows the muscle to be as supple as it was when you were a child. That means it can absorb more force, and therefore you're not going to get hurt.
You want to contact the clinic, arpwaveclinic.com, arpwaveclinic.com, or you can call 952-431-9708, 952-431-9708. Got a couple of specials. We'll talk about those when we come back. Dennis has a couple of specials for our listeners that are in the audience right now. Also, we'll continue with our conversation. This is the House of Pain here Sunday mornings on The Fan.
If you're listening right now and you think ARPWave technology is just a fad, you are wrong. It actually works. Athletes, individuals, and anyone throughout the country that has used this local product for years now knows it works. And it helps faster than any other form of treatment. It's also very safe and very cost-effective. So just quit spending hours every day or week and wasting your money at the clinic or rehab facility when you can fix your problem with ARPWave. They can do it for you. You can trust it. The ARPWave can re-educate your muscles to work just like they used to back when everything felt so good. Get rid of your muscle spasms, increase your blood circulation, and keep a flexible range of motion throughout your entire body. So give ARPWave Clinic in Apple Valley a call right now. Their number is 952-431-9708. That's 952-431-9708. They're in Apple Valley or Burnsville, and you can visit them on their website at arpwave.com. That's arpwave.com.
Back here on the House of Pain, and the common man Dan Cole, along with Dennis Thompson of the ARPWave Clinic. He's the founder. ARPWaveClinic.com for more information. You want a question answered on the air or in the privacy of your own phone, you can contact Dennis at arpwaveclinic.com or call 952-431-9708. You also have a couple of specials for the listeners?
We do. One of the things that we found out from last year's show is that we'd like to have more of a proactive approach to high school athletics, to, we'll call it baby boomer athletics, to golfers. You see when you go out and play golf, Dan, when we're on the driving range, what do you see? Everybody doing these goofy stretches, and they got a club behind their head, or they're doing a twist. Golf Digest did a survey, and it came out that said 97% of all golfers in the United States who play the game of golf more than once a week have pain someplace in their body, which is absurd. You should never, ever have pain. There's a way to prevent it. So what we've done is we've offered a special. If you are an active person, if you are in any kind of pain right now, if you have kids that are in athletics, and you want to know, are they prone to injury or not, come into our clinic. We'll give you a free evaluation. It takes about 15 minutes, and we'll demonstrate to you beyond a shadow of doubt that they can either absorb force or they can't absorb force. That's one of the specials. The other special is that we have a tremendous number of listeners with a tremendous number of problems. People thinking about back surgery, spinal fusion, neck surgery, elbow surgery. If you're thinking about surgery, been told you need surgery, if you're recovering from surgery, come in, let us give you one free treatment to demonstrate to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that we can either prevent you from having the surgery, or we can speed up your recovery dramatically.
You are getting ready to go to Montreal. Tell our listeners what you're going to be doing there.
You remember Mark Trestman?
Well, sure.
Okay, Mark is the head coach of the Montreal Alouettes. They're Grey Cup champions. We're going there to bring a tremendous number of ARPs to the team, and we will be incorporating that into their entire program this year. They will use the ARP under our protocols prior to practice, after practice, before a game, after a game. They'll be using it before conditioning. The strength coach will be using it before conditioning and after conditioning. The bottom line is we have a study going on, and we're going to compare all of the injuries they've had in the past, the last 5 years. The number one injury was a hamstring injury. I can literally almost guarantee you sitting here that this year they'll have no hamstring injuries in training camp. And so we'll be up there working with Mark, the Montreal Alouettes, and Rodney Sassy, the head trainer and strength coach.
So they'll use that like before lifting and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
And that is to get their muscles
relaxed.
Yeah.
Because, see, if a muscle is not relaxed, have you ever heard of a baby who's fallen down the stairs and they didn't hurt themselves?
Yes, correct.
Okay. The reason for that is the muscles are supple and they can absorb force. Just because you can lift 700 pounds does not mean you can absorb 700 pounds of force. Unfortunately, football is a force absorption sport, as every athletic event is, including golf. And we have this misguided impression that the stronger we are, we're kind of insulating ourselves from injury, when in reality, it's the exact opposite. The stronger you are, the shorter the muscle, the less force it can absorb, the less force it can absorb, the greater the chance of injury. Why do you think we have so doggone many injuries in Major League Athletics? It's because we trained these guys to be bigger, stronger, and faster, and we trained them to get hurt, and we've done a tremendous job of doing it.
Are we going to start seeing 120-pound offensive linemen soon?
No. But, I said to Mark, interesting you brought that up. I said, Mark, let me ask you this. You got a 220-pound guy here, and you got a 360-pound guy here. The 220-pound guy can do a bench press in a half a second at 225 pounds. The 360-pound guy can do a bench press at 225 in a second. Who do you want on your team?
Yeah.
You want the guy who can do it in a half a second.
Sure you do.
Because if that guy can get to somebody faster than the other guy, he's going to win every single time. It's all about how quick you get to the other guy.
How about the World Cup? Is the ARP Wave system going to be there? I know Super Bowl, Olympics, Stanley Cup, NBA Finals, you're involved in those. World Cup too?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, as a matter of fact, we've got 9 teams in the World Cup that will have the ARP on the sidelines and in the training room, not the least of which is Team England.
Really?
Yeah. We have the entire organization, Team England, the English national team,
right,
and the Italian national team.
You contact these people? Do they contact?
They contact me.
And it's a word of mouth thing?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we probably have 400 soccer players throughout Europe.
Oh, I've been into your office before where there was, I think he might have been from Argentina. I don't remember. He didn't speak a word of English.
Yeah.
But he was waiting there every morning when I was coming in when you were doing my treatment.
Oh, yeah.
He was there every morning in a soccer jumpsuit kind of thing, just waiting for
his name is Mario Santana. Okay. He's one of the best soccer players in the world. He is out of Argentina. He plays for Fiorentina in Italy, and he's going to be on the Italian national team.